What's been your mindset last few days? I know you didn't have a great shooting game against Alabama, so what you been doing?
Just been, keeping my mind right, just getting in the gym, getting up extra shots, and just keeping my confidence up.
Rodney, you grew up in this state. What does this rivalry kind of mean to you? Seeing you've kind of watched it over the last few years.
I know, people don't like Ole Miss. I don't got nothing against them, but I know state fans really want this, and I know we don't like them, they don't like us, so I'm excited for the game.
Obviously, Rodney, any year playing at home and protecting your home court and stealing one or two on the road is always important. But is it even more so this year because it seems like teams, no matter if you're ranked or not ranked, it's so hard to win on the road this year.
Yeah, it is. People getting knocked off every day, or it's hard. Kentucky, number 2 team in the country. They go to Tennessee. We beat Tennessee, and they go to Tennessee, and it's a tough game. So, no easy games, and it's just competitive this year.
Last week or so, Tennessee and Alabama have really kind of tried to slow you guys down and play more of a half-court game. Ole Miss will do a lot of the same stuff. I mean, is that? Do you think State is good at playing like that, or is that something that's tough for y'all?
It's kind of playing into our strengths. We're a versatile team. We can go, like last game we went to Arnett. We go to Sid, we go to our post guys when they try to, slow us down. I think this one makes it so good that we can go either way.
Yeah, D made the comment, this has been pretty obvious though, but you weren't on the previous teams, but I'm sure you watched, and they were kind of reliant heavily on the three-point shot. And it seems like all are able, like against Alabama, when that's not clicking, find other ways to score.
Yeah, this one thing, I really worked on and stopped settling for three, though I did in high school. So, I know the team needed somebody that can get in the lane and make something happen other than D. And, I think this year we've been doing an okay job with it.
Have you seen teams, over as Arnett Moultrie keeps putting up points and rebounds game after game, have you seen other defenses giving him more respect? Is it harder to get the ball into him now than it was maybe back in December?
No, not really. He works hard to get the ball. Honestly, you gotta get 2 people to block him out. He's just that hungry to get rebounds. So, I haven't seen a team that can, stop him from scoring. On time, he hasn't scored that much this when, teams just try to speed us up.
What do you think of that front court matchup against Ole Miss? I mean, that's a game that's going to feature 3 of the top 4 rebounders in the SEC. It's going to be probably right along the lines of these last 2 games, very physical up front. How do you guys match up there? What do you expect?
I think we match up real well. We're a good rebounding team. They're tall and physical up front, so it's going to be a test. But I think we're ready for it.
I don't know if you've gotten this far in the game plan. Are you going to be matched up with Terrence Henry, you think?
Yeah, it's when we go man.
Yeah,
we'll mix up some defenses. But
how do you approach that? I mean, he's been doing it a while. He's a senior, obviously a really good player. So what's your approach to him?
I mean, it's basketball. I'm gonna come out and listen to the scouting report, and do my best. He's a good player, but I think I'm ready for the challenge.
Rodney, with only 2 undefeated teams left in the league, it would seem like you guys still have a shot to win the league, or be in a position to win the league, especially if you get these 2 this week. Do you guys follow that? Do you guys talk about that? Is that something that you talk about in the locker room of winning the league?
Yeah, we just talk about having a good record in the league. I don't know if that's going to win it or not, but just stealing games on the road and protecting home court. That's what we've been talking about, and that's real key in this league. Because we can't go. We probably won't win the rest of the games. We might slip up and lose a couple more, but we just got to keep our head and stay focused.